Okay, you think things couldn't get any worse for DICE and EA? You think things could not possibly get any more divisive and heated than it already has? You think they can't take an even bigger hit than they've already taken with Battlefield 5? Think again! Because guess what DICE did when they went to one of their development places in Sweden? They put on this big-ass screen everyone's Battlefield, and then proceed to show everyone comments from the Battlefield 5 trailer, the trailer that absolutely failed because people didn't know what they were going with. And then when they said, hey, we're making an historical shooter, it's not an alternate history type of thing, this is based on real history type of shooter, people got mad. You know why? Because the trailer's focused on this whammon with a prosthetic arm fighting for what? For a Nordish country. And you're just like, oh, wait a minute. You're thinking, in the back of your mind, you're thinking, that doesn't look right. One, why would there be someone with a prosthetic arm like that? How the hell are they handling a gun? Number two, I do not remember women ever being on the front lines of World War II. So you're just sitting here thinking, what the hell's going on here? What is DICE trying to do? And then when people call DICE and EA out on it, like, hey, what the hell are you doing? This isn't how things happen. Oh, you get called uneducated. And then Patrick Sodurlund, who, by the way, took a $22 million bonus and then left EA promptly afterwards to start his own little company, said, if you don't like it, don't buy it. And so that angered so many people that said, you know what? We're not going to buy it. We're just going to not pre-order it. We're not going to do a damn thing with it. So you want to handle your own train wreck, that's fine. And then Angry Joe made his stupid video over it, trying to defend DICE and EA over it, despite the fact that DICE and EA became outrageous cunts over it. And it looks like Angry Joe is actually turned around because he just released a rant over it. And so, now that the game was released and is at discounted prices of $30 at most, $40 at least, despite the fact that it just released last week, I think, guess what they do? They divide people more by doing this stupid shit. Mocking people who had legitimate concerns and were actually going against DICE and EA for legitimate reasons. Talking about gender field and stuff like that. And apparently the reasoning is we want to appeal to a more gender diverse audience. We want more women in Battlefield, which is fine. But don't rewrite history to accommodate it. If this was one of their modern shooters, like if this was like a Battlefield 4 type of thing where they were trying to do this with Battlefield 4, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. Because it's the modern times. This isn't World War II, a war where mostly men fought. If you want to do actual things with women in World War II, do what Call of Duty World War II did for the most part, before outright screwing it over in one mission. But still, you had a mission where you played as a fucking, you play as a fucking French resistance fighter, okay? You could do something with that. You could play as a French resistance fighter. You could play as someone in the Polish resistance. You could do something there. Or you could play that one Russian squad that I know for a fact fought in World War II. There was a Russian sniper squad made up almost entirely of women. Okay? You could have done something like that, but no. You're going to rewrite history on a mission that I know for a fact was rewritten because the mission about heavy water, Nordlies, that was not true in the slightest. Those were Norwegian commandos who went in there and destroyed that shipment of heavy water. They destroyed the heavy water. But instead of 4 commandos and an extra group of commandos, you have 2 women who do it single-handedly themselves because the British commandos can't be bothered to do shit, apparently. So yeah, you wonder why people take issue with your stances, DICE and EA. I mean, you're going to call people uneducated, and then you're going to outright rewrite World War II history in a couple of cases just to make it more gender inclusive. And I can't believe they fucking did this. On the main menu the slow-ass starting main menu that glitches out every time you start it up because it won't load the character models right that are on the main menu, it has, no matter what side you're on, whether it be the Axis or the Allied powers, they have a woman in both factions in regular army uniforms, despite the fact that women never fought in the front lines, at least not in any official capacity. And so you're thinking, why the hell are they doing this? But we already know why they're doing this. But it seems like they don't know how to historically accurate correctly. And so you're just thinking, so it's just like, why? What's the point? Okay? All right, EA, coming from your perspective, you're already the most hated company in the world right now. Everything you do is anti-consumer, and almost every controversy you dredge up could be avoided. Almost every single one of them. Why are you taking this stance? And then DICE. You're a company that mostly everyone respects because of the way you handle game design in terms of destroyable environments and tense as fuck gameplay, apparently. Even though I'm not a big Battlefield fan, I can see at least in some cases you are pretty competent when it comes to game design. So why are you doing this? Why are you trying to destroy your core audience in order to attract new players? You can stop pulling a Rian Johnson. Okay, the whole thing with Rian Johnson is, oh no, I'm going to destroy the core fan base so I can get more people in on it. But no. You bring in new people while also helping the fan base that brought you up in the first place. And so I'm going to read this article by Aaron Out talking about this. And, I mean, this whole situation is stupid. So, quote, it appears that publisher EA is mocking the complaints from the community about the historical accuracy of the recently released Battlefield 5. EA DICE's decision to use a woman wearing a prosthetic limb fighting on the front lines of World War II as marketing for Battlefield 5 didn't sit too well with the Battlefield community. After many questions and complaints, former EA exec Patrick Sodurlund said that Battlefield 5 is a lot about the unseen, the untold, the unplayed. Oh, really? Okay, where have I heard the story about heavy water before? Oh, I know. Hogan's Heroes. Not historically accurate, mind you, but it was still something told about heavy water. They mentioned that shit. You know what heavy water was used for? Atomic bomb research. That's what they used it for. Okay? And, there's probably a couple movies out there that talk about heavy water. I haven't seen them. They could be out there. And then, if you watch the American Kroger's video, I haven't watched this whole video on the, historical inaccurate stuff in Battlefield 5, but, that's an actual Norwegian squad. All right, you knew that. Why did you decide to recast it? Well, not even recast it. Why are you not even doing the whole story? And, you said that the common perception is that there were no women in World War II. There was a ton of women who both fought in World War II and partook in a war. Okay, I agree, but not where they weren't. They were not on the front fucking lines, Patrick Sodurlund. If they were fighting in the war in any big capacity, it's either with the Russians or it was in resistance groups in Europe. That's it. You had women who served in the armed forces, but the Western countries, but they were not on front lines. They were not in any fighting capacity. They were like advisors. I could guess. I think a couple of them could have been pilots, but they weren't in any fighting stance. They were in the army, but they could not fight. The only way they did fight was if they were with the Russians or they were in one of the resistance groups. That's it. Soderlund later implied that those complaining about females in Battlefield 5 are uneducated and that they don't understand a plausible scenario. Okay. The plausible scenario of changing a story of Norwegian commandos sent in to destroy a shipment of heavy water. Yeah, that's totally plausible. That's very, very plausible. That's a plausible scenario. A plausible scenario is not truth, sir. There is a big difference between plausible and accurate. Very big fucking difference, sir. As someone who appreciates and loves everything historical about World War II, I know when things are off. And many people do too, right? You know, George H.W. Bush, you know, he just died. World War II veteran. Okay? So many people who fought and died in World War II. You're going to just take out 8 men at most, or at least. Okay, 8 men who risked their lives. You're going to change their story to where they're not even mentioned at all, so you can have women in that role anyway. Just 2 women. Not a whole team, just 2. Just 2 people. You know how insulting that is? That's just so fucking insulting. I cannot, for the life of me, see how anyone could look at that and say, oh, hey, that was a good choice. No, it was not. Now, an image from the game's launch events in Sweden has surfaced on Reddit, which shows various negative quotes from the community about the inclusion of female characters in the game. It appears that EA is trying to use the negativity about Battlefield 5 as a marketing tool. Oh, you're trying to pull another Ghostbusters. Oh, that's a good way to tank everything you own really fast, is by making everything Ghostbusters again. That's just fucking great, man. Fucking great. Yeah, just pull a Battlefield 5. Just pull a Ghostbusters. Laying aim at everything on the racist, sexist, misogynistic white man. Yeah. Over historical accuracy concerns in your World War II game. A war mainly fought by men. A war where men were mostly the victims and the perpetrators. Okay? And I'm still wondering right now, why the hell would you put women in Nazi roles on the front lines? Alright, if we're supposed to be making everything gender inclusive, you wouldn't want women on the bad side, would you? That would make you sexist. Implying that women are Nazis? Oh my god! Jesus fuck! What are your thoughts on this banner? What are your thoughts about this banner? And hit the comments below. Battlefield 5 is available globally for PC, Xbox One, PlayStation. With Battlefield 5, we set out to build the best playing game in the franchise's history. Okay, then how come the last 2 times I've tried to play Team Deathmatch, you put me on a map by myself? How come every time I try to go to another screen, it takes over 3 minutes to load? Could you explain how in the first mission under No Flag, there is a load of technical problems, bad level design, bad AI, and, you know, you made the guns basically almost virtual, and, you know, you made the HUD so bad that I can barely see anything on the HUD? Yeah, best playing game ever. 10 out of 10. Few other games are able to provide the kind of amazing and unscripted moments. My ass. Unscripted. Yeah. You experience a Battlefield like pulling off crazy stunts in a plane while flying through a blown up bridge as tanks and soldiers battle it out on the ground. That's a multiplayer thing. Something I can't experience because of the goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus that are called dedicated servers. That or my Wi-Fi is just that bad. The team here at DICE can't wait to see what Battlefield 5 becomes in the hands of our community. You just criticize the community, you dumb fuck. Oscar Gabrielson, GM at DICE. You dumb fuck. You just fucking criticized your entire core fan base. And you're like, oh no, we want to see what it does in the hands of our community. Fuck off. Jesus fucking Christ. Are you that unself-aware? Or is this intentional? I'm legitimately asking this. Just as someone who's concerned about a once respected game developer pulling a BioWare and pulling a Paul Feig, pulling a Rian Johnson, and outright blaming everyone who doesn't like this game and blaming the failures of this on the whiny sexist fans who are entitled man babies. Fuck off, dude. Even Kotaku is turning around on you, you son of a bitch. We have set out to create a game that will grow and evolve over time. We're going to keep tinkering with the gameplay and provide new experiences. It's going to be a long time ago. Okay, now how come it's got less content than Battlefield 1? Okay, you only get 3 missions to start out of, and today's December 4th, which means the last mission, the Tiger Tank mission, just became available today. I don't know how that's going to work out, but how come your fucking game, which is supposed to be improvement over Battlefield 1, and is working basically on the same wavelength as that, how come it has less content? Why does it have less content? And it doesn't have any offline multiplayer either. Riddle me that. Okay, so a big takeaway here is that DICE and EA basically have admitted that they fucked up. And, you know, it's a bad situation. I mean, honestly, for the guys at DICE who are just trying to do their jobs and don't want to get dragged in any type of political controversy, I feel legitimately sorry for you. But to the heads at DICE and EA and to that prick Patrick Sodurlund, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, dudes. I mean, if you're really going to say that people who have legitimate concerns, or at least say that, hey, this is wrong over the interpretation of women in World War II history, a game that's supposed to be historically accurate. Okay, you prided Battlefield 1 on being the most historically accurate shooter in years. And then you turn around and do this. And you know this is not historically accurate. But you don't care. You want to die on the hill of social justice. You don't care. All right? You've basically sent that message loud and clear that you give no fucks about the Battlefield 5 community. That you give no fucks about historical accuracy. You don't give any fucks. You don't give any fucks about the people who fought and died, who gave their blood and guts and their souls to fight in it. It's just insulting. It's insulting. Okay? And when I finish the entirety of the war stories, I'm going to sell it. I'm selling Battlefield 5. I'm just going to give it to fucking Ackman and the Quartering so they can do a full in-depth game review on it. Because it's shit. And then when you count up the failures of Fallout 76 along with it, the way Bethesda is treated its customers, it seems that the gaming industry is in for a very low blow. And that low blow is going to be low game sales, low fan reception, and no monies. This is pathetic. To think that one time, EA, to think at one point in time I actually defended you when I was younger. To think that one time I actually defended you. Well, good to see where that trust went. Right down the toilet. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it off there for now. If anything else happens, I'll cover it. Yeah, back in the saddle of political bullshit that I have to cover. That's good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. In a little while, I'm going to do a video over the apparent recasting of the entire original trilogy cast. I don't know if that's